Hello, guys. Welcome back for another math lesson with Mr. Hopkins. Today, we're going to look at graphing functions. We have done this in the past, and we will refresh the first one, and then I'll set you free a little bit. So, let's see here. It says, given the function f of x equals 2x minus 1. Remember that f of x, that just means y. So, don't be scared of the function notation. It means this right here. Same thing as y equals 2x minus 1. It says fill in the table below for the given values of x. So they gave us the values -1 to 3. Normally we use -2 to 2 to start. It's a good starting point. You don't have to use those ones. And all I have to do is plug my x values in for x and solve for y. So if I put -1 in for x, 2 times -1 is -2, minus 1 is -3. Now we know how to do that. We substitute it in. That's a lot of work though. So the easiest way is right down here. I showed you how to use the calculator. So if I go ahead and turn my calculator on, I go to y equals, and in y equals I put in 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1. And I go to my table, second graph. Ooh, I'm sorry, that just went right to graph. So that's what my picture is supposed to look like, my graph, when I graph it. But second graph gives me the table. And if I want -1 to 3, then I have to scroll up a little bit so I get the negative number. There it is, -1 to 3. And there's my values, -3, -1. So I already have the -3. -1, 3, 5, and 7. What did I skip? I skipped one. I'm sorry. 0. Let me see what I just did. I skipped a +1, didn't I? +1, 3, and 5. So let's go ahead and graph this. -1, -3, 0, -1. So I'm going up 2 over 1 each time. And there it is. Oops. Sorry about the not so straight line. And write your equation on the line. Y equals 2x minus 1. So using the calculator, it's not that difficult at all. Here's some steps, how to graph it on the calculator. We just went through that. Number 2 says create a table of values over the interval -1 to 4. Notice this right here. So I want to use -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's -1 to 4. So let's go to y equals. Type this in. Go to y equals, clear out what's in there. Use parentheses. Let's type it in exactly how it appears. X minus 1. Close your parentheses. Square it. And then minus 4. Let's go to my table. I want 0, -3, -4. 0, -3, -4, -3, 0, and 4 is 5. Let's see what the picture is supposed to look like. Okay, since it's squared, it's going to be shaped like a U. That's a parabola. It's a quadratic equation. We'll learn more about that later, but I want you to see what that picture is. So if it's raised to the 2, it's shaped like a U. We can think of it that way. All right, so -1, 0, 0, -3, 1, -4, and 4 was 5. Now it told me to stay within that interval, -1 to 4, right here. See that? So I cannot graph beyond it. I don't want to put X's on it, or I'm sorry, arrows on my graph. It's going to end just like that. Okay, create a table of values for this function over the interval -3 to +3. So -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Again, I have an extra box there. Maybe I was supposed to put X and Y in one of the boxes. Interesting. So let's go ahead and go to Y equals again. We're going to clear out what's in there. We're going to put -x squared. We're going to our table, and I want -3. So I have to arrow up to get to the -3. So we've got -9, -4, -1, 0, -1, -4, -9. Since it's raised to the 2, it's squared. So that's why I'm saying raised to the 2. You know it's going to be, you guessed it, shaped like a U. Only it's upside down because it's negative. Okay, let's put that picture on paper. 0, 0, -1, oops, -4, -9. Oops, and I cannot graph beyond. I have to stop right here because it gave me the interval. It told me to stop. I didn't want to do that. There. And it stops there. Okay, so that's graphing. Use your calculator. You guys have one on your Chromebooks. Use any tool that's necessary, and good luck. If you have any questions, please reach out.